Morning. I am at Save-A-Lot at their dumpster in the back. I have my glasses on. I can't say if it's good. It looks good. Okay. I think we'll take it. Whoa, that is heavy. Whoa. I'm not going to be able to sleep for an hour now. Oh boy, I just blinded myself. Seems to be a lot of kale over here. Brussels sprouts. Everybody gets wet. Sometimes. Everybody gets wet. Sometimes. Construction materials causing me some issues. Just poked a hole in this, see? Pork maws. I don't even know what that is. I bet the dogs do. What? Huh. Maybe. Ah! Well, baby. That was scary. That was scary. Ribs. Well, I'd really like to get in there. Really do. Oh, you've got to be kidding. You. Guess I'm going in. Garbage man doesn't come. Remember the last time I was here? Oh, whoa! That was quick. Come in. My grabber. Little box of meat byproducts. And a butcher's apron, which I think I might use on Halloween. Good. Pickers can't be choosers. Case of something here. Horseradish. Like specialty horseradish. Take it. Saying to myself, boy, I wish I had my light with me. Seminole. Horseradish. Yeah. Uh-oh. You gotta be kidding. My light just shut off. Okay, well, finished. Horseradish, get it. Let it go up. Get out of here, guys. Boy, that looks easy, doesn't it? You guys can be way too close. I had to move the car a little closer. Go me. That was fun, wasn't it? Thanks for coming with me. See you at home. Diva diver. My diva diver.
All right, Dumpstrinos and Frugalistas, we've got an interesting little haul for you here. So let's get right to the food. We have a big old 5-pound bag of red potatoes. I was trying to kind of get the angle for you to see them in there. They're sprouting, which actually doesn't bother me at all because I could be planting them, or I could just break the sprouts off and cook them on up. Anyway, cabbage, 3-pound bag of Golden Delicious apples. Interesting, with all the apples we've gotten lately, this is the first group of Golden Delicious. Then we have a bag of Brussels sprouts, which I think might look like they could benefit from, having the few outer leaves pulled off, the way you do with a cabbage. 2 more little cabbages. So apples, potatoes, 4 cabbages, and Brussels sprouts, which are cabbage's little friends. I'm very excited about the cabbage because I want to make coleslaw. I do love coleslaw. And people, I say that all the time, right? Whenever I have a cabbage, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to make coleslaw. And people will comment and say, can you give us your coleslaw recipe? And I'm just going to tell you, because it's nothing. There's nothing special going on here. I just shred the cabbage. I shred in some carrot if I have it. Just put in regular mayonnaise and a little sweetener. So sugar or, I don't know, honey. I've never done it with honey. That would probably taste kind of weird. But, you know, whatever sweetener you use. And that's it. And just like slop it all around, make up the proportions yourself, and just go for it. That's all. It's easy. Alrighty, we have greens. We have collard greens in a 1 pound bag. We have two bags of kale, and it looks really good. It doesn't look like it's getting all like wet and manky in there. It looks, you know, dry and fresh, interestingly enough. Both of those are also 1 pound bags. Did everybody know that 1 pound is the same as 454 grams? I surely did not. We have a bag of your Fresh Express. Could have gotten for $1 off. Iceberg salad blend. You got your iceberg, you got your purple cabbage, which I freaking love. I love purple cabbage, and some carrots. We have 2 packages of marked down chicken. Split chicken breasts, $7.50 marked down to $5.03. Well, the date on it was 6 days ago, so definitely have to give that a smell. You can learn a lot about your meat all your food by smelling it. I.e., if it doesn't really smell like anything, it's probably okay to eat. And if your chicken, for example, is starting to smell like fish, that's a bad sign. Don't cook that. Don't eat that. All right, we have, oh my God, look at that price, $10.79, and it says sell by the 6th of February. So that is a week ago, but the meat's still, well, I have it in the shade. It may be hard to see the color of the meat, but, oh, look at the blood dripping down. Yes, I've been watching a lot of, The Walking Dead. Anyway, boneless beef stew, Chunkos, and it was a $10.79 package. $8 a freaking pound. It's a nice pound and a half there. I like when we get stuff like that. And number 2, we've got the beef chuck roast, a boneless. That looks nice too. See, now I would cut that up into stew-sized chunks, and whatever I do with the stew chunks, it will do to you as well. We've got a little package of sliced pork spare ribs, 8th of February. So this Best By date was 5 days ago. I don't know. We'll smell it. I don't know. I mean, it looks okay. It doesn't look all slimy. It's not turning green. Don't eat meat if it's turning green. That's the rule of the day. Frugal Daddy also rescued my favorite horseradish. 12 jars, a full case, 8 ounces each. Freshly ground, always. 12 jars of horseradish. I love it. I love having horseradish on hand because then I just mix it with a little ketchup, and there you've got your seafood cocktail sauce. Or mix it with a little mayonnaise. If you're having a sandwich that might involve meat, it's so yummy. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Last but most definitely not least, we have another 3-cheese cauliflower crust pizza with the handwritten date of 2/12, which was yesterday. So, it looks good. And somebody was asking me a question about these. Do the kids like them? Does Frugal Daddy like them? Everybody likes them. Everybody likes them. They're a big hit, and they don't really taste like cauliflower. To me, I don't taste anything cauliflower-esque in the crust. They're a nice pizza, and they are very generous with the cheese. They're not shy about it, so that's nice. I don't know what these cost, but it's a drag to buy this kind of thing and pay a lot of money for it, and to get home and be like, geez, they were skimpy on the cheese. So, well, thank you for watching Frugal Daddy's Save-A-Lot Dumpster Adventure. We now I hope you enjoyed that part. I hope you'll enjoy this part too. We wanted to follow up on the green bean situation. Remember the other day, Frugal Daddy pulled, it was 18 bags of green beans. I said 17 in the video, but I found one later. I dropped a few things, I think, bringing them in from the car. But anyway, we gave most of them away. I would have probably kept more for us, if I had a pressure canner, because then I would have learned to.
Yeah.
If you water bath can them, it takes like hours and hours and hours and hours, and it's just like our green beans worth like the amount of gas we'd be burning.
Right.
But anyway,
we don't generally eat that many green beans.
no, but we are this week. I just kept a few packs to have, fresh, and I steamed some the other night, and then I put on some garlic salt, and I was going for that Chinese food, which is like garlic green beans. And I'm sure it's in some kind of sauce. Oil. Yeah.
It's usually like, isn't it sesame oil or something? Or
I have no idea.
Bean oil.
It's bean oil. So I was trying to do that garlic bean thing, right? Yeah. But in a really sort of lazy way, like just steaming beans and then throwing garlic salt on. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I did that. So then a viewer commented about how they're really yummy if you roast them with some oil in the pan and garlic salt. And I said, well, it's interesting you say that because I just made some last night that I just steamed it through garlic salt on because I was too lazy to do the whole other thing.
Roasting is so much better, I think.
So that is what we did. And Frugal Daddy thought they looked so good that he said, oh, let's film trying the beans. So that's what we're doing.
Because it's a viewer's recipe.
I didn't even cut the ends off because I was like, who cares?
This is kind of how we do those round
things. It is good.
Those little round mini
pretzels?
cabbages.
Oh, Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Which you also found some of.
Wow.
I don't like being closer to the camera than you because it makes my head look freaking huge. We need the beans more in the oh, there you go. Wait a minute. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Wow,
they're really good.
Really
this
good.
is
you know what it's
great way. It's so much better than steaming them. This is like the best way to eat green beans in the whole wide world. With your fingers. Your finger food now.
You gave away all the green beans.
I know.
How many did you give away? Half of them or more?
More than half.
We could be eating these for a week.
I know. I think I kept like...
Wow, this is amazing. These are really good.
I kept maybe 5 packages.
Wow. Whoever this
and now we've
gave us this recipe.
Really?
We should collect frugal dumpster diving recipes that people send us and make a cookbook in the shape of a dumpster.
Yes! Oh my God! And yes!
You lift the lid of the dumpster and it's like those old-fashioned Betty Crocker things.
Yeah,
remember?
yeah.
With the little cards.
I have that upstairs, you know. I have the Betty Crocker recipe card set. And
like $150.
And it's green. It's like a little dumpster prototype.
Ooh. We should have to put a lock on it.
I got them at the thrift store free. The guy just gave them to me because I exclaimed, they were up near the counter, and I exclaimed my excitement and delight to see those Betty Crocker recipe cards in their original avocado colored box. Because I'd always wanted that when I was a kid. Even though they came out when I was like in 2nd, 3rd grade.
Me too.
But seeing the commercial for it and how they sent you like 4 cards in the mail every month and you organize them. Oh my God, I wanted it so badly.
They send you those plastic pack, like shrink wrapped or whatever.
Yeah,
plastic
yeah.
Pack. You can receive 4 brand new sets.
You know, I was thinking about doing a series of cooking videos, cooking from the Betty Crocker recipe card collection. And I might still, just for the fun of the retroness of it, but I was looking through some of the recipes. Some of them are so weird and so not good sounding that you really just think, wow, tastes have changed a lot since the early 70s. I can't even think of any examples. I'll have to look through again, but I just remember thinking, ew, no, I don't want to make that. Ew, no, I'm not making that. Like, they just didn't sound good. They didn't have the roasted bean recipe in there. Wow. So I roasted it 400 degrees. I think, is that standard or is 425 standard for roasting? I don't really know.
I don't know, but this is good. This is really good. And it's really healthy, isn't it?
Well, so...
It's still olive oil. It's got the omega-3 fatty acids.
Yeah, I slathered it with maybe a little too much oil. I put the beans in a big Ziploc bag.
I don't find olive oil bad at all with food.
I'm glad.
It's healthy. It's a healthy food.
But there's a lot.
It's like a Mediterranean
And there's a lot. I put the beans in a bag like a shake and bake style and poured the oil in.
Shake and bake.
Shake. I almost spit some bean out of my mouth. The timing on that was impeccable. And even know what I'm saying. If we turn our oven higher than 400, even up near 400, it's pretty iffy. The smoke detector goes off just because.
This is really good.
You know what? We are fancy because we are doing it at the dining room table.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, if it wasn't for filming it, we'd probably just be hovering over the stovetop where these were. I'm going to end this video now because this has gone on too long and it's really just a Save-A-Lot Die video with a bean update, which has to be highly edited. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and we will see you again soon.